Roll call, please, Mr. Karati.
Ms. Raccomando?
Present.
Ms. Borelli?
Present.
Ms. Ainello?
Present.
Mr. Laurentino?
Present.
Ms. Mahoney?
Here.
Mr. Quinn?
Here.
Ms. Robinson?
Here.
Ms. Roloff?
Here.
Ms. Zottarelli?
Here.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome and thank you for coming tonight. Adequate notice of this meeting has been sent to all members of the Board of Education and to the Bergen Record in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, 1975. At this time, please be advised that all cell phones and electronic devices are to be turned off. Going to the student representative report. If you would please state your name nice and loud for all of us, that would be greatly appreciated.
You have to go
At the microphone.
This is your moment now, Lee. Take it.
I'm Melody. Emily. I'm Natalie. Okay, middle school, congratulations to the middle school band and choir for a wonderful winter concert. The middle school will be hosting a kickball tournament on Friday, January 31st in the main gym from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Franklin Elementary, each month Franklin School students are granted a no homework night. This initiative helps to alleviate stress for our students and to promote family bonding time. Each month there's a different theme or encouraged activity. Parents are invited to send in pictures for their family activity. For December, students were encouraged to spend time as a family preparing for the holidays. Parents were invited to email pictures of their activity to Mrs. Cohen, who created a slideshow of the students for the TV monitor in the front entrance. Music teacher Ms. Swartz led the Franklin Elementary students in a holiday sing-along on the last day of school prior to winter break. Songs representing all winter holidays and nationalities were sung. It was a fun and festive time for everyone. Following the sing-along, students were treated to a pizza lunch provided by the PTO. Thank you to the class parents who helped facilitate the parties for each class. To increase awareness of celebrating differences and promoting accepting others, Franklin School invited Visions Program graduate Jonah Gold to speak to 3rd to 6th graders. Jonah's inspirational story of living with a physical handicap while still rocking and rolling through life made a great impact on our students. Some of Jonah's accomplishments that he shared with the students are playing the drums, meeting John Bon Jovi, and attending Bergen Community College. Jonah will visit Long School in March and Smith School in May of this school year.
Smith School. The entire Smith School joined together to celebrate and sing right before the holiday vacation. The annual holiday sing-along was a joyful time, and every grade had an opportunity to perform and lead the school in a festive song or two. Many students from Smith School presented at the Invention Convention right before the holidays. Some of the Smith School inventions included backpack sweatshirts, phones powered by solar panels, pillows that stay put on sheets, the Walker non-stopper, and more. We can't wait to see what these students can come up with as they perfect their inventions. Mrs. Donofrio and her students in the band and chorus are working feverishly to prepare for the concert next Thursday evening, January 23rd. We know they will impress everyone.
Long Memorial School. The final donation total for the LMS annual Pennies for Patients fundraiser is in. We are proud to report that the students and faculty donated a grand total of $3,549.29 between online and in-person donations. This is a record-setting donation total, and we are so proud of our students. Our top student donor was Maggie Fanning in grade 6. Other significant single-student donations collected were from Talia Rodriguez, who is a kindergarten student, and Andrew and TJ Fillon in grades 2 and 4. In other acts of generosity, LMS Student Council collected items for the food pantry during December. Mrs. Grottos is preparing her choir and band students for their winter concert, which will be held on Tuesday, January 21st. LMS legendary leaders were recognized at an assembly held before the holiday vacation.
Special thanks to all the LMS class parents who hosted our holiday events in classrooms before vacation. Athletics. Congratulations to senior girls basketball player Ashley Georgievich on being named to the Lodi Christmas All-Tournament team. The girls finished the 3-game series 2-1. Ashley Georgievich on Tuesday, January 7th, playing against Hasbrook Heights, scored her 1,000th career point. That makes Ashley only the 10th female athlete in Saddlebrook High School history to reach the 1,000-point milestone. Congratulations to senior wrestler Mike Faustini, who finished in 6th place in the Bergen County Wrestling Tournament. A huge congratulations and shout out to senior wrestler Brook, who with winning the Bloomfield Wrestling Tournament, which had over 160 female wrestlers, was awarded the Bergen Record Female Athlete of the Week. Brook went 3-0 in the tournament with 3 pins. One of those pins was against the girl who took 5th place in the state last year. A shout out and thank you goes out to all the parents, coaches, and athletes of our Saddlebrook High School competition cheer team on running another successful high school cheer competition. Congratulations to the girls track and field team on their outstanding performances at the NJIC League Championships. The girls were led by Anna Mamidja, who placed 5th in the 55-meter dash and scored 3rd place in the triple jump, while sophomore Erin Caraway threw a personal best and placed 2nd in the shot put. Finally, the girls' team capped off the night by winning the 4x400 meter relays for the 2nd consecutive year and running a season's best time. Good luck to all our Saddlebrook High School athletic teams. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Great job.
Exit stage right. All right, we'll now move to the Superintendent Report. Ms. Shanley?
Good evening, everybody, and Happy New Year. Okay, first I did thank some people on Monday, but I just wanted to reiterate it for those of you who were not here on Monday. I can't really express enough how grateful I am to the Board of Education, specifically just being so kind, considerate, and generous of just everything. I'm just very grateful. To Mrs. Violetti for stepping in when I needed her to and doing a bang-up job. To my partner in crime, Ray Karate, who was in constant contact with my husband during the event, and just having your support and your friendship and your hard work is just like Geico. Priceless, right? To my administrative team and my central office staff, especially Gina Galvin, my assistant, who was also in constant communication with my husband. The Teachers Association, including the secretaries, the Paraprofessionals Association, all of whom reached out to me. The PTOs, the mayor, the police department, my tech team members, parents, and even students who reached out to me. With well wishes and flowers and gifts and cards and prayers. Our insurance company, our attorney, the outpouring of support was really just indescribable. And on behalf of, my husband and my children, I can't thank you enough for your kindness, your work, and your dedication, because it allowed me the time to recover without any worries. And that's worth its weight in gold. So we are all incredibly grateful, and I wanted to thank you again. I would also like to share with you a letter. I was not here for Giving Tuesday, although I was part of the planning for Giving Tuesday, and I just wanted to thank everybody who participated in that event and read to you a letter from Rebuilding Lives, the Center for Hope and Safety Beyond Domestic Violence. Dear members of the Saddlebrook Public School System, you make us smile with thanks. Your support of Center for Hope and Safety helped our clients so much. It goes to work right away, keeping our shelter door open and bringing Bergen County's domestic violence victims through it all year long. We thank you for your December 6th donation of 50 large boxes of miscellaneous toiletries, household paper products, non-perishable food items, child care needs, etc., from the Giving Tuesday Drive. We know there are a lot of organizations out there that need your support, and we're honored that you were able to share some of your resources with our clients. It helps get them back on their feet and live a life free from violence. We believe a world without domestic violence is possible, and that we don't have time to waste in achieving it. You are part of this movement. The Board of Trustees, staff, and residents of the Center for Hope and Safety look forward to our continuing participation as a partner to the Center for Hope and Safety community. From Ellen McGuire, the development coordinator there. So for those of you who may not realize, isn't that incredible? Who may not realize, what the schools did was each school had a different list of items that they would be collecting. Let's say, for example, Long School, what did you collect? Okay, so maybe one school might have done paper products. One school might have done things like baby products. Another school, so each school had a different list, filled the list, and then on Giving Tuesday, everything was packed and distributed. So that was awesome. Here's another communication I promised I would share from Malcolm Kudin. He wanted to share with great pride, he would like to announce the students who successfully auditioned for the 2020 high school All North Region 1 Chorus. It's important to know this because I've worked in other places where 1, 2, 3 students are inducted, but you'll be amazed. Hundreds of students from the 7 counties of North Jersey, Bergen, Passaic, Hudson, Morris, Warren, Essex, and Sussex, auditioned on Saturday before January 7th at Paramus High School for a spot in the chorus. They will be performing in a concert at Morris Knowles High School in Denville on Saturday, February 1st. Saddlebrook High School had 20 students accepted and had the most students from any school in North Jersey. Quite an accomplishment, especially for the size of the school. Treble chorus. I know I'm going to destroy these names, and I'm so sorry. Heidi Nosh, soprano 2. Kaylin Mahoney, alto 2. Kristen Ocampo, alto 2. Mixed chorus. Lisbeth Godoy, Summer Alfonso, Chelsea Rivera, Kushi Patel, Allison Beckus, Emily Beckus, Satya Allen, Christopher Dixon, Sammy Sanchez, Mateo Rosales, Thomas Wojcik, Alan Pinzon, Ryan Avalone, Jonathan Beckus, Andrew McCauley, Jason McCauley, Morgan Murphy. Please congratulate them if and when you see them. And he asked if we could read this in the morning announcements, which I know that we did, but I wanted to share it with you too. Good stuff, right? Okay, this is a letter from the mayor, thanking Mr. Ortega. Dear Mr. Ortega, on behalf of the Saddlebrook Township of Saddlebrook, I want to thank you and the Saddlebrook Middle School High School Band for the amazing performance at our annual tree lighting ceremony. Talented group of musicians highlighted the event with enjoyable and memorable holiday favorites. Thank you all for sharing your talent. We appreciate your dedication and contribution to the community. Warm regards, Robert White, your mayor. Okay. The young ladies did mention it, but I'll just repeat this, that our students in grades 3 through 6 in our Gifted and Talented program held an invention convention on December 16th, and we want to send special thanks to our G&T teachers and parents for making this a successful event. And I would also like to remind you that the Saddlebrook Public Schools is hosting a community wellness event on Tuesday, February 25th. We will go out of our way to advertise this well. Alicia Dee Lorenzo, who has done some professional development for our faculty, will be the keynote speaker from 6 to 7 p.m. And a wellness fair will take place in our gymnasiums and other places around this building right here. We have more than 20 confirmed organizations participating at this time, a variety of wellness events, and it's open to the entire school community. So we hope you save the date, Tuesday, February 25th. I'd also like to announce that after conversation today with our core team, which includes our Director of Special Services, our Curriculum Director, Mr. Karate, and me, we decided that the Curriculum Connection we're actually going to change it slightly to School Community Connection, so that we can include things beyond just curriculum, and then share it on our soon-to-be created, which it's not yet, our soon-to-be created Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. So give us like a week, and we're going to get those up and running, ensure all the safety measures we can, and then have a more readily available opportunity to communicate with parents and the community. And I believe that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's
Any questions?
so wonderful to hear so many great things our students are doing.
They are.
It's really fabulous, and the choir and the number of students have been getting selected after the auditions has just completely grown every single year. It's fabulous to see, and congratulations to all of them. Does anybody have any questions for the superintendent? Moving along, may we have the business administrative report, please, Mr. Crowdy?
Sure, just two quick items that I reported on Monday, in case anybody missed it, was pleased to announce that the security vestibules from the November 2018 question are all operational right now, which was great news. And the additional security gates at the high school here, middle school, high school, are almost operational. We're waiting for final inspection from the township. That's my report.
Thank you very much. Okay, now we'll go to the presentation. Ms. Shanley, would you like to do an introduction?
So Mrs. Jenkins is going to be presenting an update, which we have done in January. We did it last year, and we'll do it again this year, on our district, on our district goals. So she'll be giving us an update where we are mid-year on these items. So if you'd like to sit in the audience and be an audience member. Thank you, Mrs. Jenkins.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So it's the time of year where each year we get together and we just do a check-in on our district goals. And this is something that we started to do last January, so we wanted to continue that tradition. These are just, it's a little bit of an overview of each of our 4 school goals, and gives the board and the community opportunity to see some live action pictures of what that looks like in our classrooms on a daily basis. So you could just see on this slide, just at the opening, it's a sneak peek into like some STEM work that's going on in the high school and some yoga for classroom and kindergarten. So I took just a very quick summary of what our goals entail. And that's, our first goal involves middle school, high school with targeted schools. Our second goal is mindful and wellness. Our third goal addresses celebrating achievement. And our fourth goal addresses curriculum vision and revision and budget planning for the future. And one of the things that we always do at the start of the school year as an administrative team is always making sure that what we're doing is anchored into the district's mission statement. And I just included this here just as a little bit of a reminder, and it's just a portion, but it's like a leading paragraph into our mission statement, and you'll see how like self-directed lifelong learning and excellence and all of these things kind of really do kind of reflect and carry through some of the work that we're doing in our classroom, actualized self-awareness, self-respect, and tolerance. So every summer, just for a reminder for our community, the Board of Education and the administrative team gather together during the board retreat, and we develop our goals for the year. The board has their own goals, board goals, and then we have district goals that really tie to instruction and curriculum. So our first goal, like I said earlier, was about the targeted school status for the middle school and high school, and it comes as a school-wide plan. It's coming to us from with work in partnership with the Department of Education. And it specifies that the middle school and high school will be doing targeted walkthroughs, and it breaks it out into these easy-to-understand topics, and I tease these out just to make it easy to see. And this is that they would the middle school, high school administrators would be doing walkthroughs to look for instructional strategies and methods, and looking at student engagement, and then celebrating student work. Now, the middle school, high school staff has a steering committee for this targeted schools goal, and they're actually going to be presenting to the board in upcoming meetings, and we'll speak to this a little bit more specifically. And the purpose of a walkthrough is so the students, so the teachers and the administrators have an opportunity to maybe identify trends within our schools, and then also to be able to follow up with some instructional coaching. And here's just a sample of some of the things that our administrators see when they step into classrooms. So the picture to your left is a Socratic seminar method that was observed, and the picture to the right was a classroom simulation on the Silk Road. Okay, goal number 2. Now, goal number 2 really was expanding on a goal that we had previously and practices that we had previously implemented last year, and that was district-wide mindful and wellness practices. And we've been working with guest speakers and professional development, resources to classrooms, and then instituting new experiences for our students and teachers. In the beginning of the school year, we had Alicia Dee Lorenzo in. She helped kick off our school year with faculty with some professional development. You heard Mrs. Shanley just say recently, just a few moments ago, that she's also coming back on February 25th for the community wellness event. She's also doing some direct work with the high school students here in this building. She was also with us again in November for follow-up workshops. She's just this incredible resource to us, and we were so excited to be working with her, and we're really thankful to the board for supporting us with this initiative. And I included this picture, it's just one of those quick moments that you take on your phone when something amazing is happening before you. And I was seated in that front row where you are right now when I grabbed that shot, and I loved the image behind Alicia where it says, "We as teachers and administrators and coaches are called to the highest order to create cultures of well-being through connection," and her little clip there says connection before content. And we say that because we know that when we have strong relationships with kids, they want to perform for us. It just heightens that mutual accountability and that lasting relationship that we have, and then they become highly engaged in what we're excited about, and that's usually our content afterwards. We also provided resources to classroom teachers in terms of the morning meeting book, where we began to explore with our teachers responsive classroom practices in morning meetings K to 6. And then you see here some work at the middle school and high school. The topic behind the students here says 5 effects of cyberbullying. So you could see some of the wellness and mindfulness and self-respect topics and treating others with kindness and the work that they're doing at the middle school, high school. And then when you drill it down in the elementary schools, what it looks like is that where we're implementing yoga for classroom, and you'll see some images in the next couple slides of this, responsive classrooms with classroom meetings, and we've also implemented great body shop resources for health for classroom teachers. That has been a new resource provided by the district. And then here you see it in action. These are a 5th grade classroom and a 2nd grade classroom participating in a yoga break activity. And the picture on the left is a classroom meeting. And then just a mindful break with the Orbeez with the student with his hands in the bucket. And all across our schools, we're talking about having programs called Wellness Wednesdays. So there's opportunities for guidance counselors to maybe do mindful breaks for students. You could see some of our students at Smith School on the right with yoga, and even at the pre-K. So you can really see it's moving across all the schools. And here we are on to goal 3. And goal 3 was about establishing a regular practice of celebrating district achievements and evidenced by board presentations, social media, and other public forums. You've seen some of this happen at a board meeting, so our example would be when we celebrate teacher grants with SBEF, and we know when we're celebrating moments like that with our teachers' creativity in mind, we are also celebrating the support and the generosity of our community when we recognize their efforts through SBEF, and also other examples of recognizing student achievement like the arts. And this would be an example of some of the work being done where we're recognizing our readers with a reading award, or character education, where this is a picture of legendary leaders from Long School. The legendary leader topic of the month of December was being trustworthy. So this happened, this presentation at our school-wide holiday sing-along right before break. And this would be an example of our schools where we have Author of the Month and we're recognizing our authors. And then we are on to Goal 4. Goal 4 was a curriculum goal, so this is a lot of the work that's being directed now out of Mrs. Violetti's office. And this goal was to establish a process for curriculum development as evidenced by a 5-year curriculum plan, a board-approved template, and a budget for meeting curriculum development goals. And this is an example of where we have some of our teachers at Washington School working on creative curriculum, which was a new initiative for this year. And then Mrs. Violetti has shared that this is some of the progress towards this goal. So she's worked in partnership with teachers and administrators to organize the curriculum and collect all curriculum documents and develop shared Google Drive folders across the district. She's conducted a needs assessment, and she's developed a new district template for curriculum guides. And then what's in process is she has included in some of our proposed budgeting for the next 2021 budget, some curriculum writing projects that could possibly occur in the summer or in months ahead. And then making sure that everything that we have in terms of our documents is in alignment for CUSAC, and then developing that 5-year plan. And we have that 5-year plan so we can always anticipate these revisions because it has budget implications for resources. So this is all of our in progress. And another star reader in that little photo. Thank you. Thanks, that was fun. Sure. Questions? Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you very much for that excellent presentation. Does any of the board have any questions concerning the presentation for Ms. Jenkins? No? All right, moving on. Thank you again. Now I would like to get a motion to open the public for public comment on agenda items and policy only.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, is there any members of the public that would like to comment on anything on the agenda tonight? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close for public comment?
Motion.
All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Now we'll go to board action items, B60 through B62. Would someone like to make a motion to approve?
Second.
Is there any questions, comment regarding any of this? Seeing none, Mr. Crowdy, roll call, please.
Mrs. Ottarelli.
Yes.
Hey, you're first.
Ms. Raccomando.
Yes.
Ms. Borelli.
Yes.
Ms. Ainello.
Yes.
Mr. Laurentino.
Yes, but I'm going to abstain from B60.
Ms. Mahoney.
Yes.
Ms. Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Mr. Quinn.
Yes. Now go to education and curriculum. Ms. Borelli?
At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items, E68 through E71.
Is there a second?
Second.
Does everyone have any questions, comments? Seeing none, roll call, please, Mr. Crowdy.
Ms. Ottarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Raccomando.
Yes.
Ms. Borelli.
Yes, but no to E71. All others, yes.
Ms. Ainello.
Yes.
Mr. Laurentino.
Yes.
Ms. Mahoney.
Yes.
Ms. Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Mr. Quinn.
Yes. Finance, budget, and facilities. Ms. Roloff, please.
Hi. At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items, F226 through F236.
Second.
Any questions or comments regarding?
Through the chair, on F235, we didn't get the updated version online. I'm going to vote for it, but can I get a
Yeah,
copy of that?
there's a link, it's attached there was one
But
account.
you didn't update it.
There was only one account.
Oh, only one?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have two. I mentioned it was maybe two. There's only one this time. We're still working on others, but right now it's just one.
Did you see that one?
No.
Oh,
I could have,
Can you give me a figure?
I think it was like $77.
$77.
Yeah, 76 and change.
Wait, 76 or 77?
Did,
No.
just for knowledge, were the rest of the links coming up for you?
Yeah, but
Okay.
this one wasn't there Monday night, which
Not
we knew
Monday,
it
Tuesday.
wasn't.
Tuesday was there.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure there weren't other issues.
Oh, you'll hear it if you do.
Okay, any other question, comment? Roll call, please, Mr. Crowdy?
Ms. Otterelli?
Yes.
Mr. Accomando?
Yes.
Ms. Borelli?
Yes to all, but no to F226 ID number 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yes.
Ms. Ainello?
I'm not playing.
Yes, all, but I'm going to abstain from items numbers 1 and 2 in F226. And I'm going to abstain from check numbers 7390 and 7747 in F227.
Okay. Mr. Laurentino?
Yes to all, but I'm going to abstain in F227 on check numbers 7509, 7510, and 2846.
Ms. Mahoney?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Mr. Quinn?
Yes. We have no policy or negotiations this evening, so we'll move on to personnel. Ms. Otterelli?
At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. P352 to P454. No, sorry, wait a minute, 460.
460.
460.
460.
Second?
Thank you. Is there anybody that has any questions or comments regarding any of this?
Yes, I do. P449, at our work session, we didn't have anything as far as I can see for this position.
Right.
And now it appears that we have some person that we appointed for a base salary of 62, off of 77. Is that
So,
correct?
Yes, I met with that candidate today. I think I mentioned to you on Monday that I would be meeting with her today. So she was interviewed prior to my return, so I wanted to meet her.
Okay, but
The starting salary.
the salary is what
Okay, so
wasn't
she-
brought to our attention.
No, I did not, because I didn't have that in my possession at the time. She's a 25-year seasoned teacher, and I believe she'll be excellent.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments in this section? Seeing none, roll call, please, Mr. Crowdy?
Ms. Otterelli?
Yes.
Mr. Accomando?
Yes.
Ms. Borelli?
No to P449, yes for all the rest.
Ms. Ainello?
Yes.
Mr. Laurentino?
Yes.
Ms. Mahoney?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Roloff? Mr. Quinn?
Yes. Okay, as we haven't had any committee meetings yet, we have no committee reports or liaison reports at this time.
Through the chair, if I could, through liaison? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
I
Sorry.
believe myself and Mr. Laurentino received an email today from Ms. Reisenhauer in reference to some dates that she wanted to meet. So I just wrote them down. It's January 30th at 7 PM. It's presented by CAPE. April 23rd at 7 PM, Autism Awareness. And June 4th at 7 PM, Summer Resource. So I just want to let you know that she did reach out to us. Did she reach out to you, Vid?
Yes.
Okay. And just wanted to share that information.
Can you repeat them? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
What? No, on January 30th, CAPE presenter. April 23rd, Autism Awareness. And June 4th, Summer Resources. And this is all going to be at Washington School.
Thank you.
And all of them are at 7 PM, correct?
Yes, yep.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else from liaisons?
Yes, through the chair. Yes. Through the chair. I'm the liaison for Franklin School PTO. I contacted the PTO president to find out what their dates were, and I was informed that you have to be an invited guest or a member to go to their PTA meetings. So I won't have anything from Franklin, I'm just telling you.
Thank you very much. We'll look into that. Any other questions, comments for liaison reports? Okay. Moving on to correspondence. Is there any correspondence that hasn't already been read? Any old business? New business?
Through the chair, I just wanted to piggyback on what Mrs. Shanley said about the choir. We also had 18 students in the Bergen County Choir, so I wanted to congratulate them. And we had one student in the Bergen County Band, and who also made the Regions Band. And making band is even more amazing because there's only a few kids for each instrument group, so that's a big accomplishment for that gentleman.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. That's incredible. Do you know if this is the first time we've had a student make the regional band?
Second year in a row, but it hasn't been for about 10 years.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you. May I have a motion to open the meeting to the public for comments?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there any members of the public that would like to comment on anything in front of the board tonight? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close the meeting to the public comment?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
We have to collaborate better before meetings.
Okay. Thank you. We're now going to move to closed session to recess the executive session to discuss HIB appeal per NJSA 10.46, Open Public Meetings Act. The subject matter discussed may be disclosed to the public if and when the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Action may be taken when the board reconvenes in open session.
Oh, yeah. Second.
Okay.
May I have a motion to adjourn from open session?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much all for coming. The meeting is adjourned to the public.
Well, for now, you might come back.
Going to close, yes.